Hey guys, it's Kazuha. Welcome back to my channel. So most of you know me because my katakana videos, right? However, I'm gonna teach you something different. So I'm gonna teach you a few simple tricks how to sound like native Japanese speaker. Anyway, have you ever heard of Aizuchi? Let me explain about Aizuchi. So Aizuchi is the way native Japanese make short and quick responses to show to the speaker that they are listening. And in English, it is called interjection. So why I think that this is important? I teach Japanese to many students. Although some of my students live in Japan, they still have strong accents. They still make grammatical mistakes. However, when they speak, they sound so natural to me. Why? How they fool me into thinking that they're Japanese native speakers? So I was wondering why for a long time, and I realized that they use Aizuchi frequently like Japanese native speakers. Japanese people use Aizuchi a lot more than English speakers. So if you don't use Aizuchi enough, people think you're not listening, and your conversation will sound unnatural. So learning Aizuchi is very important. Alright, so let's get started. So the first one is the most basic Aizuchi. In English, if you're talking and I'm listening, I would say like yes, uh-huh, yeah, every once in a while. So how do you say this in Japanese? Formal ways, はい、ええ、いいえ. Informal ways, うん、うんうん、うん. So if you're talking, I would say or every once in a while to indicate that I'm listening. How frequently do we use Aizuchi in a conversation? Use Aizuchi twice as often as you do in English or more. If you think you are interjecting too much and too often, good news. You're approaching the right level for Japanese. Alright, so I'm gonna use Aizuchi in a conversation. However, I don't have a Japanese friend, so I'm gonna use YouTube video. So she is my favorite comedian from Japan. Her name is Naomi. So she's gonna, of course, talk. Then I try to Aizuchi, to use Aizuchi when she speaks. Okay? Alright.
今日ちょっとピンクと紫の服だからピンクにしていきたいと思います。この口紅はいいですよ。色もしっかりのるし、結構落ちない、色発色をすごい意識したみたいなシュウさんが、でも落ちないし、なかなかで結構長時間のロケとかでももう耐えれるもので、結構昔はそういうのってなんかアメリカのそういうちっちゃいブランドとかがやっててなかなか手に入らないのが多かったんだけど、こうやってシュウさんがこんななかなか落ちないリップを出したっていうのはすごくありがたいし、で色もとんでもない種類があるから、ピンクだったり赤だったりオレンジ系だったりとか紫とか濃い色もいっぱいあるし、これはもうかなりその日の洋服に合わせてリップをつけてます。やります。
You got it? So now let's focus on and So why I wanted to talk about this, because a lot of my students ask me, oh, Kazuha sensei, I don't hear any difference. So let's talk about this, okay? All right, so first of all, let me say yes and no casual way in Japanese. So can you guess what's the difference? Did you understand? Did you hear any difference? Okay, the first of all, let's say yes casual way. So sometimes maybe you can't hear We don't pronounce like a Maybe you don't hear Maybe you just hear And when I say yes, we always bow my head a little bit. So this is a sign when I say yes, or indicating I'm listening to someone. Okay? And then next one, no, casual way. So my head is go right and left. And the little bit long sound. So you got it? So this is what's the difference between and Okay, so let's go to the next one. Number 2. In English, well, I use it when I think about something. Now we're gonna use and in a conversation. So let's see the example. カズハ先生、明日は何をしますか？サイクリングかハイキングに行きたい。何か他にないですか？じゃあ日本語の勉強するOkay, so the next one is そうですね or そうそう That means right or you are right. If you're having a conversation with a friend, you'd often try to convey your feelings, and when your friend gets what you're talking about, you would say そうそう or そうですね. So let's see the example. 最近さ、毎日家にいて暇なんだよね。そうですね。僕も毎日本当に暇です。じゃあ日本語の勉強したらどう？あ、そういえば質問があります。キャンディーと飴は同じ意味ですか？そうそう。キャンディーと飴は同じ意味だよ。Okay, so the next one is really or no way. Formal ways. 本当ですか？そうなんですか？ Informal ways. 本当？そうなの？嘘？マジ？ So you can use any of them. But young generation use マジ a lot. Okay, so there are two ways to use them. The first one, surprise. For example, 本当？嘘？そうなの？ Disbelief. 嘘？本当？そうなの？ So let's see the example. カズハ先生、今年のオリンピック、来年になったの知っていますか？嘘、びっくりだね。キャンセルしたんだ。でも今年の秋やるんじゃない？本当ですか？そんなわけがない。多分来年の夏ですよ。嘘。でもどうするんだろうね。今年？来年？中止？ない。Okay, so let's move to the next one. Number 5. そうですね or そうだね. In English is let me see. We also use them when we have to think about for a while. So let's take a look at the example. カズハ先生、僕、日本語が上手になりたいんですが、何かいい方法はありますか？そうだね。一番はたくさん話すことだと思うよ。どうやって勉強してる？そうですね。カズハ先生の YouTube を見たり、日本人の友達と遊んだりしています。あ、それでいいと思うよ。日本語は話して勉強するのが一番だと思うよ。Okay, so the last one, number 6. So if you're explaining about something, I would say, I see. I didn't know in English. So in Japanese, formal way is そうなんですね。Informal way, そうなんだ。へー。なるほど。So なるほど is more like I didn't know. And we use へー a lot. Notice that in English, へー might sound negative, like a disapproval. Stop doing it. But in Japanese, へー just means a surprise without any negative meaning. So don't worry about it. Okay, example. ねえ、侍くん、知ってる？来週のミュージックイベント、キャンセルなんだって。へー、楽しみにしていたのに。 でもなんでですか？コロナウイルスのせいだって。そうなんですね。残念。でも今ウェブサイト見たらフリーライブがネットで配信されるみたいですよ。そうなんだ。でもウェブサイトにはファンクラブのメンバーの人だけって書いてあるよ。なるほど。じゃあ会員にならないとこの特別映像は見られないということですね。Alright, so did you understand what Aizuchi is? Today I asked my new student Samurai-kun to help me. So did you like it? I hope he can show up again. He's learning Japanese though, also. So みんなも頑張って. Anyway, so I taught you only basic Aizuchi today. So I still have some Aizuchi. So I'm gonna make another video, so don't miss it. So please wait for the next one. So now how to practice Aizuchi. So first one is to watch movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, animes, whatever you like. But it has to be in Japanese. So listen how often they use Aizuchi. Also, how do they use Aizuchi? Okay? The second one, it is difficult to practice Aizuchi by yourself because when I use Aizuchi, always when I talk to someone. So, but if you don't have any Japanese friend, don't worry. Maybe you can use YouTube video like I did. So it has to be only one person in speaking. So that's why maybe not TV shows, animes, kind of like that. Always people are talking or having a conversation, right? So I recommend someone who is speaking by himself or by herself. Okay? And then try to do Aizuchi like I did. Okay? Alright, did you enjoy my video? I hope it helps your study. So if you like my video, please give me ding. Alright, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some coffee with Samurai-kun. じゃあねー。またね。